Hello, welcome to Kathaayaana. This is Tuesday Toast. Every Tuesday, I bring to you a quick, crunchy, bite-sized story covering a wide range of topics. 10th of October every year is observed worldwide as Mental Health Day. So today I thought of discussing the topic of self-compassion, which is one of the most important ingredients of our mental well-being. So let me tell you the story of self-compassion with a Dasara doll today. Meet Indu, a normal girl, a very good girl, intelligent, talented, outgoing, very friendly. She always had a good academic record while she was a student in school and college, and she was working at a company with a manageable salary as well. But since Indu belonged to a humble background, most of her salary went into her household expenditure and towards repaying her education loan. But unfortunately, the pandemic COVID 19 threw her in a crisis. Indu lost her job, and no matter how hard she tried, she was not able to find another job. Her relatives, neighbors, some of her friends, and some people who knew her only kept persistently asking her, "Hey, Indu, have you found a job yet? Hey, Indu, have you attended any interview yet?" This made Indu anxious and she began withdrawing into a shell. She started thinking things like, how could this happen to me? My life was going smooth, everything was fine. Now, why did this happen to me? Why only me? And slowly she began to feel that she was responsible for the loss of her job. And then she slowly started becoming self critical of herself. And you know how she was self criticizing? Saying things to herself like, I must have done something wrong to lose that job. Maybe I was not skillful enough to keep my job. I'm not getting any calls for any job, though I have attended many interviews. Maybe my resume is not attractive. I don't know to write any resume. Maybe my work experience so far does not come across as interesting to recruiters. And this slowly made Indu get a sense of isolation. She started thinking things like, I am the only one sitting unemployed. All my peers, my friends have a job. All are happy. I'm the only one who is sad. Everyone is doing well in interviews. Those who have lost their jobs, they're all doing well in interviews. Only I am the one who is not doing well. I'm not getting a job. This sense of isolation led to over identification for Indu. She began telling herself, I am failing at interviews, so I am a failure. I will never get a job. I will be the only one without a job while all my friends and peers will have a job. My life is going to be disappointing. Life is going to be tough, not just in this pandemic, but throughout my life. Indu kept beating herself up with such harsh words. But one day, as Indu sat at the window looking outside, she saw two people walking past, talking something. And one man said to the other, Hey, come on, friend, this too shall pass. Don't worry, things will be okay. It was then that it struck Indu. Hey, what if my close friend had lost her job and she was sad? Would I not comfort her? Of course I would. Would I not be compassionate? Of course I would be, right? Then why don't I try comforting and soothing myself? Thinking so, Indu tried many exercises in that effort. Firstly, she wrote a letter to herself as she would write to a friend. Dear Indu, I am so sorry to hear that you lost your job. I know how difficult this moment is for you. Don't lose courage. Don't be hard and critical on yourself. Think about all the positive things you did and do. A day will come when you will think back to this moment and you will smile at it. What counts for me is not what you do, but what you are. I am your friend and will always be by your side. Call on me any time you need help. Writing such letters to herself, her self criticism converted to self kindness. Then Indu would stand in front of the mirror and repeat phrases like, "Hey, come on, Indu, this is not the end of the world. You have been strong in the past and you will be able to find your strength now too. Life is sore sometimes, but not only for you. You have only lost your job. Come to think of it, worse things happen to people. Some lose their homes, some lose even their loved ones, isn't it? Life is full of struggles to everyone. All of us are in the same boat with challenges and problems. Only the degree varies. Don't worry. The sun will come back eventually, and I will be here with you till it comes. You can count on me." And repeating such phrases, her sense of isolation completely got replaced to that of shared humanity. And then Indu began meditating for 10 to 15 minutes every day, concentrating on her breath. This helped her become aware of present moment experience in a clear and balanced manner. She became experientially open to the reality of the present moment, allowing whatever thoughts, emotions, and sensations enter without judgment, avoidance, or repression. This way, Indu cultivated mindfulness and subdued her over identification. Through this act of perspective taking, Indu's outlook became broader and inclusive, recognizing that life's challenges, personal failures, inadequacies are simply part of being human. These are all inevitable. And this act of compassion that she showed to herself made Indu self compassionate. She cultivated self compassion, an attribute to soothe oneself and accept oneself in times of crisis without being harsh and judgmental towards ourselves. However, self compassion should never be confused with self pity. Self pity is an emotion directed towards others with the goal of attracting their attention, empathy, and help, and feeling sorry for oneself. It also includes feeling envy, blame, anger for others. Self compassion is when we acknowledge our struggles and that which allow us to see the related experience of self and others. It helps us, it motivates us to take action. Self kindness, shared humanity, and mindfulness are the three components of self compassion, says Dr. Kristen Neff, a pioneer in the field of research towards self compassion. Hope you liked this story. If you liked it, do give us a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments. Share this video with people who you think might be interested in watching. This is Lakshmi. I'll see you next Tuesday with another toast.